Hello everybody, this is Subterranean Jack, back with more college football predictions for the 2018 season. I'm broadcasting from the Preserve in beautiful New River, Arizona. These are my predictions for Week 9. Ohio State at Purdue. Remember in my preseason predictions, Jack said the Big Ten would be the best conference in 2018. So far, no other league has been as interesting. Remember, I also said keep your eye on Purdue. This is the weekend the Boilermakers have a chance to make that statement. Jeff Brom is one of the top up-and-coming coaches in college football. He's resurrected Purdue from obscurity, and freshman Rondell Moore is already one of the top players in the country. Purdue is going to throw the kitchen sink at the Buckeyes and hope against hope they can pull the upside. Ohio State is reeling from the loss of star defensive end Nick Bosa, who has been injured much of the season and has left the Buckeyes to pursue rehab in preparation for the upcoming NFL draft. Regardless, the Buckeyes have much more talent than the Boilermakers, but something tells me this is going to be a really tough game for Ohio State. Nevertheless, Ohio State 24, Purdue 19. USC at Utah. The Trojans barely resembled the team which lost early games to Texas and Stanford. Turns out the Longhorns and the Cardinal are pretty good teams, and USC wasn't as far from being good as some people thought. JT Daniels has continued to mature, and he has some fantastic big receivers to catch the ball. Even the defense is starting to look quite respectable. Utah has experienced a similar turnaround, and the thrashing of Stanford has caused the Utes to shoot up in the rankings. Well, this game is in Salt Lake City, and Utah could well jump out to a big lead. Daniels and his wide receivers have been clicking lately, however, and Utah will struggle to shut down Daniels. USC scores late to take the lead and the victory. USC 24, Utah 20. Mississippi State at LSU. For the third week in a row, LSU will find itself in a defensive struggle. Despite the close loss against Florida, the Tigers bounce back to crush second-ranked Georgia in Baton Rouge. Mississippi State is another team which seems to have found new life. After a week off to rest, this could be a very tight contest. You know LSU has to be physically beat up after facing Florida and Georgia in consecutive weeks. Normally, the Tigers would be a heavy favorite, but in this situation, LSU will be happy just to get the win. Quarterback Nick Fitzgerald means more than any other player does to his team in the SEC, but he isn't going to make as much of a dent in LSU's defense to make the difference in the game. Mississippi State 13, LSU 17.